Hello and welcome back to the workbench. I have a different thing on the workbench today. I have a clock that we like, but unfortunately the clock part in it isn't clocking anymore. Yeah, I know the battery's on it, but we're going to replace this part. You can replace this for two reasons. One, it's not clocking anymore, or two, it's too noisy. Because they make ones now that are quiet. I just happen to have them with a link to them down below in the description. So this kit came with two of them and a bunch of hands. And yeah, so we're going to swap it out with this one. It was just as expensive to buy two as it was to buy one. That's why I have an extra, I guess. So we're going to use our handy dandy tweezers to get started in here. We're going to remove that. That's the second hand. Remove that one. And then that one. So now we got the old hands off of there. And now we need to loosen up that. Now that nut was loosened up by hand, which is good. You always want to try to loosen it by hand first. That way you don't scratch up your clock. I'm going to try to... Aha! Filled in by double stick tape. That was in bad shape. Alright, everything is coming up Millhouse. Now we're going to get rid of that double stick tape. To do that, we're going to use our fancy Wave Cool plastic spatula. Or plastic razor blade. Yeah, we're going to use our plastic razor blade to do that. And then we'll spyglass cleaner. Lack of something better to use. Here's the new one. I'll get that new one in there. It really doesn't matter which way this goes in. Battery down, battery up, battery that way. It doesn't really matter because you have to set the hands anyway to where you want them to be. Put that washer back in there and that nut back on there. Same nut as the old one. Now I'm nuts for using the old nut, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, that is spinny in the back, so I don't like that. That's not spinny. That is because it's not getting a good grip. So we're going to double stick tape it like they did. Probably only need one slice. Get that back in there so that it looks good. Like so. Washer, where'd you go, Washer? Mr. Washer, where are you? There's Mr. Washer. Voila. And now we'll put the hands back on. The hour hand goes on first. Make sure these are nice and straightish. The hour hand on first. Then we'll put the minute hand on. Again, it doesn't really matter which way they point. The second hand, which really isn't a second hand, just sort of a thing to put on the end. And now we'll get a battery. A battery. And we'll put that in here. It wants to go in like that. There we go. And it's moving, see? Look at that. Now that's how you set it. So what time is it? It is 5:24 in the AM. I'm glad I checked that. There we go. 5:25 probably. Yeah. All right there. There we go. I have fixed this clock. I have made it work and I have made it quieter. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something and I hope your favorite clock is working again.